Comer. We're pleased to be joined by BB Comer head coach Adam Fossett. First of all, Coach, congratulations on another great season to this point.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We've been very fortunate and have been able to stay healthy through this season, and I think that's been a big factor in our success.
What was the key in your quarterfinal win over Clarke County? You beat them 42-22. Did you score 42 straight points? Did I read that correctly?
We did. We scored 42 straight points. Man, we were down 2-0 early, and then they scored, and we're down 8-0 early, and we just I don't know if it was a combination of having a turkey hangover or being on the bus or what, but we didn't play our best ball in the first half, and had to make some changes and kind of get our guys settled down a little bit, but they adjusted. They handled a little bit of adversity, and that's what we needed to is a little bit of adversity. So handled that, and we put up 42, and we're able to be here this morning. What
does it say about your guys that they didn't panic in that situation, that they did settle down and played the way they're capable of playing?
Well, experience has a lot to do with our success. You know, you look at 12 seniors. Out of those 12, 9 of them have been with, or 8 of them have been with me for at least 3 years. Some for 5 years through middle school as well. So those guys have played a lot of football over the past 4 years, and they've been in some tough situations. And my seniors were sophomores 2 years ago when Clarke County put us out in the 3rd round. So they remembered that, and they understand how that feels. So the experience and the focus of our guys kind of keeps us grounded, and being able to handle that adversity kind of helps through our experience over the past years.
You'll see a familiar face in the semifinals in Reeltown. You knocked them out last year. It wasn't easy. Is there any advantage in confidence in having beaten them last year in this situation?
I don't know that there's an advantage. Coach Johnson does a great job with those guys. They're very, very prepared, very disciplined group, and those guys are well coached all the way around. So I don't know about an advantage from last year. I do like the fact that we are playing at home. That's definitely an advantage in my mind, but I think that it's going to be one of the better ball games, obviously, of the season. And you look at it, both teams coming in undefeated, somebody's going to have to lose a game, and somebody's going to move on. So we've got to prepare all week and know our assignments and know what to do, because this will be like I said, a very well coached team, very disciplined team, and they're hungry as well. So we've got to be prepared.
Well, obviously your team has played hungry. You got to the state championship game last year, came up short. Is there any motivating factor in that, or are you all about Reeltown at this point?
I think the motivating factor, I think we are where we are in our program. I think we're able to look at the big picture and say, hey, our goal is to play for a state championship. But we also know that to get to our goal, we've got to take the next step. So there's no secret for our guys what our overall goal is, and we talk about that. We discuss that. We discuss what we can do to get to where we want to be. So we've taken all the right steps up to this point. You look at, again, it goes back to experience of being there. So we've been in a semifinal game before, and we've been at the championship game. So I think that experience helps us a ton, especially with my older guys. So they're the ones that I rallied on last night. The Devin Harveys and the Kamor Harrises of the world. Hey, it's okay. We're down 8, and there's still 3.5 quarters to play. And their famous line is, "I got you, coach." So I've put my trust in those guys, and they're going to work hard for us, and they're going to do everything they can for this team to be successful.
Well, it's great to have that level of trust in your team. We're looking forward to the 2A semifinal. He's Coach Adam Fossett with BB Comer. They'll be taking on Reeltown in the WOTM AHSAA TV network game of the week. Again, 2 unbeatens, could be the game of the century. You don't want to miss it. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. We are getting closer and closer to handing out those blue maps. You don't want to miss this week's WOTM AHSAA TV Network Game of the Week. the 2A semifinals, undefeated Reeltown, undefeated BB Comer. It will be special. You want to be there. Make sure you're watching Friday night.